Hey guys, so I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, rather than just about guys in general. So, I, I wrote this kind of like, it's kind of like almost like a speech, but um, it's really long, so I didn't really want to say it, just read it off, so I'm kind of just going to remember, what I said and, what it was actually about. So basically, I started out with saying, I look in the mirror every day and think to myself, what do I like about me and my appearance? And I've asked that question for a long time, and I remember back in middle school, when I first came to my school now, I never really wore makeup. That was in 7th grade. I never really ever wore makeup to school. But by the end of 8th grade, I was wearing it every day because I overheard someone say, why doesn't she wear makeup? It would make her look so much better and look pretty. I was already a self-conscious person, and it just made me hide my personality deeper inside myself. And when I went back to school a week after I started wearing makeup, and ever since then, I've worn it to school every day. I feel like a comfort behind it, even though we were told in our lives we were supposed to step out of our comfort zone, but I never felt like I could because I care too much about what people say or think about me or thought about me. But after a while, people started to say, and in the beginning, they would say, she is so quiet and innocent and she should speak up and be more out there. And I took their criticism to heart, and I changed who I was and put myself out there more. But still, they weren't happy. And I wasn't either. People then said she used to be so quiet and innocent. What happened to her? Now she's such a whore or a bitch. I felt like I was in a world where no one would ever accept me, no matter what, and I still feel that way sometimes. But I am happy to say that on Friday to school, it was the first time in a really long time that I didn't wear makeup to school. But I still wasn't confident with myself. Throughout the day, I kept thinking, there's something missing. I felt like I was vulnerable. Which is another thing. I said, and we have, these family group things. It's this day, it's called Many Voices, One Community Day. And it's a really moving day. But we have these family groups where we spend most of our time with, and we share and we talk about personal experiences and our identity and everything. And I said in one of the things, I'm not that confident in who I am. I look in the mirror and also see a girl who isn't the skinniest, and sometimes I see myself as not being pretty. And I often think, why can't I be that size 0 or 1? Why can't I be that girl that every guy looks at because she has the nicest body or the most beautiful eyes or nicest hair or sweetest smile? I look at myself and sometimes I don't see someone who's pretty or skinny, and every day I wish I could be that perfect or have that perfect body that every girl strives to have. It's hard. It's hard to do that and keep it up. I'm always scared that people would judge me on my appearance rather than my personality. And honestly, I'm just a really caring person. I love to care for others. If you're my friend, you guys know that I do anything for my friends and the people I care about. But I feel that sometimes it's never enough, and that how I look is more important to people than getting to know me. I go to a Quaker school, and because of what the morals of Quakerism are, we are told to accept everyone. But in my opinion, I don't feel like we do. I honestly don't trust that many people in the community because I don't feel safe enough to talk about important issues in my life because I'm afraid of what people will say. And, you know, I'm sure others have similar feelings, but I feel like I don't say what I need to say, and, like, if I don't, you know, I feel only worse, because I feel like our sense of community, we've lost that feeling of being safe to talk about what's going on in our lives. I don't feel like I can be who I want to be and say that, and say those things, and that I need, like, someone to be there for me, because I was constantly worried what people would judge, well, how people would judge me. I mean, it's hard to, keep being a trustworthy person, and I, on more occasions than I'd like to admit, have betrayed the people I trust, who are most important to me, and I'm really sorry for not being able to keep the trust where and when it's most important, because I know that I lost a very important friendships because of my mistakes. I mean, I've lost friendships. It's happened. And I feel awful for some of the things that I've done. You know, I have this best friend, and he's not in my life anymore. I mean, he's still around, but, like, we're not friends anymore, and I really miss him, because he was there for me, and I was there for him. And I feel like I've lost that person that I trust the most. I mean, I trusted him with everything, and he trusted me with something very important, and I'm sorry to say that I couldn't keep it, and it hurts me to know that I couldn't keep it, when I can keep so many other things that are so little, and don't really matter, like, that really mattered to me, and I couldn't keep it. So I guess it's just hard to not feel like people are judging you because you don't feel confident in yourself. I mean, girls go through this all the time, and they think, you know, why can't I be that pretty? Why can't I be that girl who takes these gorgeous pictures and, like, gets, like, 100 comments, like, 100, you know, likes or whatever? I mean, I don't know if that's really what's important. I mean, yeah, you're probably pretty. Most girls are probably gorgeous or like that, and they just feel self-conscious. But you probably don't realize what's really important. Because I know that even though I'm not always confident with how I look, I know a big part of who I am. And I know what I believe in. I stick to what I believe in, and I will stand up for myself or for my friends. Like, I'm not gonna, like, let someone, like, just, like, be left hanging, because it's not okay to do that. But, I think just be who you want to be, because honestly, you will be happy. You know, you don't have to try and please everyone, because who you are is who you are, and someone will come along and love who you are and not trying to change you or judge you on, you know, who you are and make you feel like you're, like, insignificant in the world, because you're not. I mean, every girl deserves to have that person, that guy, you know, be there for her and really love her for who she is. I mean, guys deserve it too. I mean, I have a friend who, you know, they really deserved to be treated so great, because he used to treat his girlfriend like a princess. And it was hard to see him go through this, because she didn't treat him the right way. But I think you will find those people who will go that extra mile for you, and who you will realize that you can really trust. And I mean, I think I found that person, but it was my mistake that I lost it, and it's a big issue that I did lose that trust. But I think it'll be okay. I will find another person who I can trust, like I did with him. So I don't want to make this all sad. I don't want to start crying. But just be confident in who you are. Alright, love you guys.